The minute that you are sneaking somewhere, you go fast, you go out, you go in the midnight, you enter in a room, it's telling you that what you're doing is not
wrong.
right.
So we started off as friends. It was like a natural relationship, a spiritual relationship. Then I started getting fond of the person because I helped them through the crisis.
This is what, and unfaithfulness is not only goes that when it's a woman, it's something that we have to take very serious. Why does she have to cheat? Even men, as long as you are a child of God, stay faithful to your spouse.
Know already your conscience. You come back home feeling like I'm already wrong. So you start shouting at people.
Children are the one who suffer.
Yes, as if, but you know what you have done.
Exactly. But he's already married. And he's dating you. First of all, he's wasting your time. When we say he doesn't respect you, that's number one. He's wasting your time because he's already married at home. Number two, he's already telling you he does not respect women. Because if you can disrespect his wife to that extent, who told you that he's going to cheat with you and he's going to respect you?
Hello viewers, Eve is my name. Thank you for watching KTV, and tonight the program is Life Connect. I'm here with the women of God. We are trying to navigate life with you. Tonight we have a very wonderful topic, but before I introduce the topic tonight, I would wish you to send a message to that friend of yours, that girlfriend, that friend. Send her a text message and please tell her to tune in. The time is now, and you can call your spouse. It could be somewhere busy in the bedroom, still doing some other work in the kitchen. Please just encourage them to also join the show, because this is something one shouldn't miss. And tonight I'm with my dear friends, Mommy Cindy and Mama Florence. I will start with Mommy Cindy. Mommy Cindy, kindly, the viewers are waiting and interested to hear from you.
I greet you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Thank God so much for today. The Lord is good. The Lord is faithful. It can only by His grace that we sit here and we share with you what He has given to us. Please tell a friend to watch, a colleague, family members. This show, I know it will bless your life. Please, you're welcome to Life Connect. Let's navigate life together.
Thank you so much, Mommy. Mama Florence.
Hello viewers, I'm always happy to be on Life Connect because we are talking about topics that are very passionate and close to my heart. I know you have been blessed. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following. And thanks to you, Pastor Cindy, for this show. Let us navigate life together. We are all navigating it, and I know you're learning. Thank you, Eve. As usual, our wonderful hostess.
You're welcome.
Yes. God bless you all as you keep following us.
Dear viewers, tonight, just as you can see, the house is packed, and even the ideas are so many. We are here to share with you. It's not that we are the only one who know, but we believe that you can borrow a leaf or two from what we are sharing tonight, and we can give your life or your marriage some mileage. And tonight on Life Connect, we are going to talk about unfaithfulness. Many marriages are suffering unfaithfulness, both in church and outside church. What causes unfaithfulness, really? Are we just evil by nature, or? And anyway, in any case, how are we supposed to deal with unfaithfulness? Mommy Cindy.
Yes,
and Mama Florence. Marriages are suffering unfaithfulness.
That's true.
And many of them have actually been destroyed. They've broken because of unfaithfulness. I don't know how much you have to share with us today. What could be the causes of unfaithfulness in marriage, if I may ask? What are some of the causes?
Wow. I think that there are quite many. And what we are discussing today may not even be exhaustive.
Yeah.
Some people say it's boredom.
Ah.
Yeah, someone say, I feel bored. I'm bored with my partner. It's no longer interesting.
Oh.
So I want to
Feel
go
like
out.
getting someone else.
Yes. Another research shows that some say they are looking for exploration. They want to explore something. We want something different. A friend told me one time, not really a friend, but someone that was confiding in me. Oh, Florence, the same person, the same. I'm bored. I want to something new.
Wow.
You know? So some of these issues, you find that they go on in people's minds or how they feel, and they're also in the church. And all these people are within the Christian
I'm just
circles.
wondering if it's about boredom, you are bored with this one partner. How far are you going to go? Because
Exactly.
this is a lifetime kind of.
Well, we are talking
commitment.
about the causes, why people go
Yeah,
out,
that would
what
be so.
some of them share, and they say this is what. Yeah, but I also find that sometimes it's also a lack of really values, strong belief system. Because sometimes you find that you can be tempted or you can be put in a situation where maybe you are not happy with your spouse. That doesn't mean that you should go out and replace them because maybe they did something that annoyed you. So sometimes that lack of patience, commitment with the spouse, you feel like, after all, I can get someone else.
Misunderstandings.
Yes. So failure to resolve them sometimes makes people become unfaithful because maybe they feel I'm mad at this person and they are not willing, or they have even tried to resolve and things are not working out. Those are some of the factors I can think about.
Okay, to me,
Yeah.
I think if the purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. I think that is Manuel Monroe who said that. I think I agree with that statement. Why? Because people don't understand the purpose for marriage. If we understand the purpose for marriage, then we'll stay faithful to one another. Number two, an understanding that God is an author of marriages. It's God who started marriages and designed marriages. And so if you find a spouse, your husband or your wife, you should stay faithful to your partner. Like Pastor Florence has said, that people justify to suit their selfish desires. Because you can't tell me that boredom and you make it a reason to say I'm going to get another person because I feel bored.
I feel bored.
The question is, how many people are you going to go with? Because definitely whatever you are doing in cheating sounds to be exciting and seem as if it's so good, so perfect, so better than the one you have at home. But what you are forgetting, that the person you are with knows very well that you're committed at home. So it's going to do so much just to prove a point that I'm better than the one you have at home. The one at home is so innocent, is doing knowing that I am the only one. It does not know if you know that I am competing, does not even know there's something going on, just things I'm giving the best that I can. So they are going to be so real to you, and the other side, they are not even real to you. They are just pretending so that they get your attention, they divert you, they confuse you, and all these are the works of the enemy. The Bible says in John 10:10, the enemy comes to steal, to kill, to destroy. He has only three missions in life: to kill, to steal, to destroy. The devil can never be happy that you are married and you are faithful in your marriage. He can never be happy because the Bible says two are better than one because they have a great reward. When you are two and you are in agreement and you are doing things together, you can achieve much. You can do great things, raise godly children, walk together, serve God, and your life is progressing. The enemy looks at it and says, what can I do to bring confusion? What can I do to bring disorder? What can I do to bring enmity between the two? So the enemy starts showing you things that are not even realistic. Your wife is not good. Your husband is not good. Don't you think you need to get someone better? I always say that, Mr. Devil, before you show me what I do not have, why don't you show me what I have?
Yes.
Because you are busy showing me there is boredom. You are busy ministering to me. This man is not good for you. This woman is not good for you. But why don't you show me that I have a wife? Let's start from there. But the devil can never show you what you have, because his mission is 3: to kill, to steal, to destroy. So he comes to manipulate. That's why it's called a father of deceiver. He's a deceiver. He comes to deceive your mind. He comes to deceive your eyes. He comes to deceive everything and start to make you to see that this was not a good choice for you.
You made a wrong choice.
You made a wrong choice. You shouldn't be in a better place. I want to say to people, there is no one who is better than the one God has given to you.
Yes.
Always God give the best. The husband you have is the best man that God has given to you. Your wife is the best wife God has given to you. It is just in the packaging. You can't tell me that that woman is better than my wife. It's the packaging. That woman you think is so, she's so useless. She's not good. Give her $1,000
For shopping.
for shopping, and you will see
And makeup.
she'll go and do hair. She'll do hair. You know, but sometimes because she doesn't have, and she
Yeah.
looks, and sometimes lack of exposure. You don't allow her to interact with anybody. I married you, stay at home, take care of children. All she knows is just being in the house. You can't allow her to go anywhere to see what is happening outside, to get exposure. This is how they do the bed. They can change the design the bed this way. If you feel like you are not getting anything, this is not the way your bed should be. I'm just bringing things that the excuses people bring. Maybe you want your bed to be like this. Take her out.
And,
Take her
you
to
know,
Serena. Let her go and
let her
celebrate.
get exposed. and
How
see.
curtains are done and how the table is set. Probably she's doing that because that's what she knows. And for you are calling it, what does she know? You have allowed her, you have refused for her to know. So sometimes, before we complain much, before we run out to look for solutions, we can handle our marriages and things can work. We have to be intentional in our marriages
Yes.
to work. We have to contribute. I am also not denying the fact that there are people, it doesn't matter what you do, there are people who are just complicated. Very, very complicated. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you show her, she might just refuse. Not willing to change. I got married, I have a ring on my finger, that's enough. Do what you want. There are people like that. But also, before we rush so much to do so many things and allow the devil to penetrate our homes, let us be intentional in our marriages. Our marriages should glorify God.
Amen.
That's the number one point. My marriage is for there to work. The question is, how much have you contributed for this marriage to work? You as a person, before you point a finger to your spouse,
To your spouse.
you yourself, check yourself. How much have I contributed for this marriage to work? If you are a husband, how much have you loved your wife? How much have you loved her for her to submit? Have you loved her enough for her to submit? Have you really taken care of her for her to be the wife you want her to be? Have you trained her? Have you helped her to become the wife you want? Because sometimes we are complaining too much, but you have not done your part. You are neglecting your wife, you are just leaving your wife, and the next thing you start seeing so many errors. Now the enemy, if you don't appreciate what you have, the enemy starts to show you that you made a wrong choice. This is the bad person. No. She should have been this. You see how she puts on. But you have not talked to her. You have not given her a chance to fail. So let us be intentional. Before we rush so much to so many things, we can make our marriages work. People also get excuses of saying, my marriage is not working, I think because stuff like that. Yeah, boredom. That's one of the things they say. It's really boring.
It's boring.
It's really boring. So
Make
I
it
should leave.
creative.
Make it creative.
Get creative.
Exactly. Number 2, I think we don't match. We are no longer matching.
What happened in the first
What happened? In the first
place you
Is
matched.
she not the wife you matched and appreciated?
Yes.
Is it not the husband
Sorry.
you married and appreciated? That's what I tell you. The works of the enemy is to kill, to steal, to destroy. If you can only understand that the devil hates marriages.
Yes.
If you can only know that there's an enemy fighting what we have, the devil fights unity. Where he sees that there's unity, the devil does not like. Because he knows that when there is unity, there is progress. Where there is unity, there is success. The devil does not want all that. So what he does is to show you the things that are not working in your marriage.
You're not
And when you
matching,
pay attention to that, there are so many things the devil is going to show you. You can even start dreaming when your wife has two horns like this, the legs of the dog. It's showing you so that you are frustrated. You can even start to show your
Because you have
husband.
given him room.
Exactly. And also another thing that makes people to go in unfaithfulness, failing to have quality time. Being too busy for the marriage. You are both busy, you don't have time for your marriage, failing to have quality time. So literally, you don't know each other, but you are living together.
You fail to bond.
You fail to bond. You don't know what annoys your husband. You don't know what annoys your spouse. But you are there living together and you don't have quality time. The man is saying, she knows I love her. I build a house for her. That's enough. The wife saying, I need my husband. I am lonely. I need my husband. Quality time. People don't have quality time. So I feel like couples have to be intentional. We should have quality time. We should be able to sit and talk about our marriage. Is everything. Have a dialogue. Where are we going right? Where are we going wrong? What can we do to change? How can we spice our marriage? Can we have enough time? You can just sit and have a bottle of water. It doesn't really necessarily that you need to have a lot of money to go to Serena, to go to where. No, in your house, you can sit and talk about it. When was
go
the
out,
last time?
take a walk when
Yeah.
you're doing exercise. Exercise
Please
together.
talk about it. Yeah.
Walk together. It creates a bond, you
Yes.
know. Because sometimes when we talk about couples going out together, I feel that people usually put finances as
Yeah,
an
they
issue a
attach
lot.
money.
Yeah.
They say, oh, when we get money, we'll go for a holiday, we'll take a walk. But there are those little things you can do together. When you jog together, for example, just in the evening, it makes you bond and enjoy it.
Someone will
And
ask
then
you, we
you'll
live in
be-
a place where there is no space to jog.
No
We're moving
space.
saucepans
Take a
are in the
walk.
road.
No, get out of
Take
the
a walk
house.
out.
COVID taught us. I mean,
Yes.
because by virtue of what was happening,
That's
we had
true,
to live
that's
together
true.
by force. And I
Exactly.
think with COVID, many people got issues because they didn't know how to live together.
They were
were like,
strangers,
oh, how
by
can I
the
be
way.
stuck with you in the house?
No, actually,
the whole
Pastor,
time?
sorry to cut you short. There's one who
Yes.
told me that these things is really, it's really on me because me, I'm used to be alone. I'm used to have my space.
Yes.
But Pastor, you can't tell me we're working 24/7. We're together. And then
Someone
they
is
do
in
just
your
look at
space
each other,
all the time.
and I feel like really, I'm feeling, I'm fed up.
fed up.
I'm like, what? I thought some of us were praying to have
such a
time.
time.
And
you
Pastor,
know?
even in COVID, they
Yeah.
could allow to walk around the house.
Yes, yes.
Take a walk around the house, do things together. Because I find that, particularly here in our community, like you find someone walking alone without the wife.
Yeah.
And
Or
it's
the
so-
wife
it's so
walking
common.
alone, or even sometimes they sit not together, even in church.
church,
You know, we encourage couples sit together. Why do we do that? Every time, try to see that you're bonding.
That's
you're
very
not
right.
getting like you no longer know each other. But when you take the exercise, when you walk together, you talk about the children. How was your day? My day was hard. How do you feel? You know, like, oh, I'm feeling like, wow, am I developing
Being
pressure? When
intentional,
I'm walking
yeah.
up, I'm panting too much. I need to take you to the hospital. So sometimes even your partner can fall sick and you don't know. Why should you have in your mind, like what Mami was saying, I should take someone else out? Take your
not
wife
your
out, take your husband out. And I think that sometimes, Mami, people say that I have learned because they have an alternative in their mind. Maybe they feel like this person is being friendly to you. Even if the person is being friendly to you and nice to you, you are married. You need to have boundaries. Because sometimes someone can be at work and somehow they become friends.
They
You're
bond,
married,
yes,
but
yes.
you bond with someone at the workplace.
At the workplace.
Yes, when someone says, this person is nice, huh? You start comparing. So it's very important when you're married to have boundaries.
I think
As much as
I
you're
think
super
Pastor, I need
nice.
to add on that issue,
Yeah.
saying that, let me say this to couples who are watching. If you are married, please be contented. Because
Yes.
God is still creating more beautiful things. So many things are coming out, the fresh ones, the young ones. You can never marry the whole world.
And not all beautiful things
And
belong
Mami,
to you.
the thing
Exactly.
about proximity
Yeah.
is even a psychological reality.
That's
I'm
right.
saying this because I have realized that sometimes couples, you find someone saying it was a one-night stand.
Can
I
you
was
imagine?
on a
That's failing to
mission.
be
Yes,
responsible.
I was on a mission and I got so friendly. Actually, research has also shown that even for people in the church, some even leadership who end up committing or
Adultery.
being unfaithful,
Yeah.
they say we started off as friends. It was like a natural relationship,
relationship.
a
And
never need
spiritual
to lead us to
relationship.
that, yeah.
Were just then I started getting fond of the person because I helped them through the crisis.
This is what I want to say
Yes.
on that
They
point.
became so
Stop
friendly.
entertaining flattering. This is not your wife. Why are you keep on commenting on her
Yes.
pictures?
Yes.
Stop pricing what you're not ready to buy.
So, mommy, the point
Yeah.
comes like
Don't bite what you're not ready to
because of
chew.
proximity. I agree with you. The person can develop feelings for the other person because they are getting so close. So my point on boundaries is if you are married, for example, for me, if I'm not in this country and I'm not with my husband, there are places I don't go to.
That's right.
Not because I don't want. There are friends I don't hang out with, particularly if they're of the opposite sex. Why? I don't want to put a space where I break that barrier.
You don't want to give
I
room.
feel, and you're lonely,
Give
you
room,
are
yeah.
alone. I don't want to give that room. Like, you know what? We're hanging out together and we became cozy and it got cold and things happened.
It rained.
No,
It
you,
rained.
yes.
I
So you
think
must
the
be
most-
intentional on the boundaries.
Very, very important.
Yes.
I want to emphasize on the issue of flattering because sometimes when you're in counseling and you ask somebody,
Yes.
what happened? You were so faithful to your spouse. What happened? You know, Pastor, it started like this. We're just talking as a
Yes.
friend. It was my OB and
This
I
is a
met.
serious matter.
We met in the market. We met on social media and we were just talking. And then one of the days was like, why don't we meet for a cup of coffee? And then we met and your husband doesn't know or your wife doesn't know. You met for a cup of coffee. And he went home. The following day was like, okay, let's go, let's do lunch. Why are you so comfortable to do lunch and
with
your
someone without
opposite
your
sex
spouse.
and your spouse doesn't know and you don't even open up to them? And they say it was a business meeting. Some of them, they claim business meetings. It was a business meeting. We had a business trip and we traveled and we talked until 1 a.m. This is not your spouse. You're not married to this person. Why are we not responsible? Because people give those excuses and say, I never knew to let that. But the truth is I love my spouse, but it just happened. We need to be
the lack
responsible.
of boundaries.
Lack of boundaries.
You
So-
need to know that you're married and you keep the boundaries. Because I have heard so many of these stories and I think that that is why we should honor our marriages.
Definitely.
You should know that you are married everywhere you go. And Mommy brought in a very important aspect, flattery. Married man, you were there. You go
And
to
you
work.
keep on flattering.
Those are telling, oh, you look good. You are so smart. These girls are all over me.
And
you
you're
know.
entertaining
And he says,
them.
and you're entertaining.
And there's
it.
let me say this,
Yes.
realistically and human part.
Yes.
There's a way flattering does.
Yes, you feel good
Especially
about
to women.
it. Yeah.
And even men, you feel
Even
good
men.
about it. But
Yes.
you keep on entertaining. Today they are flattering. Oh, your body is very nice. Oh, thank you very much. Tomorrow, from commenting, your hair is very
And when
nice.
you go to
Always
work,
they are
maybe
commenting.
the husband at home didn't comment on this
Exactly.
lady. Then she goes to work and the boss is like, wow, the queen walked in. So, I mean, even if those things you hear them, it doesn't mean like you are overtaken. Please remain in your reality.
And then exactly. So I
You
also
are
want to say,
married.
married men,
Yes.
please be careful. The flattering you are doing today, you are sending signal to this girl
That you are available.
Exactly. You are flattering her. It's like
Yes.
you're saying
You are
to her,
lacking
I'm
something.
seeing you.
Yes.
There's
I'm
something.
watching.
Yes.
Because today you're going to say your body, tomorrow you're going to say your hair. You keep on just flattering, checking on. I'm just checking on you. I'm just checking on you.
For her, she's developing
How
an
ma-
idea, about you.
How many times have you checked on your wife? You are checking on this one, you're complimenting on this person, but how many have you done to your spouse? So if you are this person who fond of flattering with people, please flatter with your wife. Comment your wife. Because
And
you're
if you're
giving a room
married,
to the devil.
And mom, if they
that's-
are married, they should not be flattering.
Exactly. Okay, if you like flattering, flatter with your wife. There's nothing wrong with
flatter
flatter
with
with
the
your
young-
wife.
the young
wrong
girls are wrong.
Signals.
And you know, sometimes people say, oh, you're being too much. They are just complimenting me. But maybe this is for men out there who may be listening. Your innocent comment to a lady is not necessarily innocent.
Innocent,
Because when
yes.
you tell a woman, oh, you look so beautiful today, she'll be like, why did he say it? She'll say thank you, but in the head she'll be like,
You have sent a
I
message
think
already.
I'm looking. Yes, you're sending a message that even if I'm married, I'm available.
Level, exactly.
In her head, she's going
In
to
another
plan
words,
to
I'm
dress
seeing
again.
you.
Yes.
I appreciate what I see.
Yes.
Because that's the truth. You're saying my eyes appreciate what I'm seeing. Really, you look good.
I was going
you
to
look
tell
beautiful.
mommy, thumbs up.
Really, I'm
is
seeing
true.
you. I'm
And
noticing
and
something.
people are doing this
and
every day.
unfortunately, at home, those comments are not there.
You don't make them.
Exactly. You're not making those comments to your wife. Imagine if you channel the energy
Yes.
from flattering girls in the streets, at workplace, in the office, and you flatter your wife.
Hallelujah.
Baby,
Or
you
your
look good.
husband.
Or your
Because you may be
husband.
there and you're flattering other people's
Pastor,
husbands.
I know women do that, but this found so much in men.
Yes,
Men like
yes.
flatter, and they take it as something very lightly.
Yes.
But in most cases, when you trace it, it has led.
It is not
It
light.
is leading into adultery.
Yes.
It is leading into something else, because it starts slowly in the office. You come and find her seated. Pa! You look so nice. Today you didn't
Yes,
see me.
sister, today
From
you are so beautiful.
They are laughing from there. It goes. I brought you a cup of coffee. The friendship is growing
Yes,
slowly.
but not
I carried that chocolate.
Not the
Yes.
pure.
This is a rose for you. I'm just, not just a colleague. It's just a colleague. From there, both of you, there's something that you're understanding. And remember your opposite sex.
Yeah.
There's something that starts
Yes.
communicating.
Yes.
And remember, Mr. Devil is never resting. He's always watching where there is space. He comes in.
Yes.
So stop flattering. Don't entertain flattering. You who is married and you're at work, and this man is busy flattering with you, and you're a married woman, and
And
you're
mommy,
entertaining it.
Mommy, this is not only even in the work, even at church. You were pastor, you were a worship leader, wherever authority you are in, please mind flattery.
Exactly.
Because you could be misunderstood.
That's true.
And they start saying, but the brother keeps telling me this. Please be careful with the flattery. It has caused some people problems, and sometimes it will cause unnecessary trouble for you.
Exactly.
Because the sister will start thinking, I think something is happening. It's not just talking. Why are you saying that the way he's talking to me?
And another
so
thing,
you don't want
Pastor,
to be
that leads
misunderstood.
to unfaithfulness, secret in marriage.
Oh, yes.
When you are married and you are this couple that is found in secrets, you do things in secret, like you don't have time to talk. You have so much, you keep it to yourself. You don't share. People go in the extent of, because I've found people say it was just a business. We were in a business, and it was not intentional for me to cheat, but it was a business. I befriended him because I wanted business ideas. In the first place, why didn't you involve your spouse in what you are doing?
Oh, yes.
Yes, this person might be knowledgeable in what you want to do. We don't deny, and your husband maybe is not that knowledgeable.
why
But
don't
someone
you-
who is careful, you should have involved your spouse in that. There is this business I'm having, but this man knows better. Don't you think we can go and meet him? That's being transparent. But when you do things in secret, it leads to something else.
Because why is this person even hiding it?
Exactly.
You don't want your spouse to know.
To know
Thank
what
you
is
so
the
much,
intention.
women of God. We are going to come back after this break. It is hot. Unfaithfulness, the kill of marriages, the killer, and we are here to discourage it. The women of God are talking much about it. There is really much, but I've learned one thing or two that I would love to share with my dear viewers before we go for a break. Why do you entertain flattering? Someone tells you today, I love your butt, I love your cheeks, I love
Your
you,
dress.
I love your... Coming back, please, stay tuned.